So we're moving on to example 3, which is the real life applications. There are real life applications, I guarantee it. The temperature of the Earth's surface averages about 20 degrees Celsius. In the crust below, it rises 25 degrees per kilometer of depth. Okay? 25 degrees per kilometer of depth. Write an equation that approximates the temperature as a function of depth. In other words, the deeper you go, the hotter it gets. Okay? The deeper you go, the hotter it gets. Okay? So, the temperature below surface is equal to the change, which is 25 Celsius per kilometer, added to the original crust value. What was the crust value? Surface crust. 20. Okay? To write that as a function, you do, this is y equals 25 per kilometer added to the original surface temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Okay? I know that seems more than you can handle, but I guarantee you guys can do these. All right, there's my function. Underground bacteria exists that can survive at temperatures up to 110 degrees Celsius. That's below ground. What is the maximum depth then that those critters can survive at? That 110 degrees is the below ground temperature that after which these bacteria will die. So if I plug in a y value of 110 and solve for x, I will come up with the following. So here's part A, your formula. 90 equals 25x. If you divide and get your x value, you will find that x is 3.6. 3.6 what? Feet, yards, kilometers. Very, very good. Okay, awesome. Some of you might have a graphing calculator. I don't. There is such a thing. But if you wanted to graph this, you could. It would look something like this. I'm going to do my best to give you a little something. If x is 3.6, y is 110. So the x values are going to be in kilometers. The y values are going to be temperatures. And I'm going to do 20, 40, I'll do 50, 100, 150, 200. And I'll do kilometers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at 3.6 kilometers, which is about 1.5, the temperature is about 110. Okay? By the way, what is the temperature at ground level? Say again? 20. I can graph that, 0 and 20. So here is ground level. Ground level is a height of 0 with a temperature of 20. At 3.6, I have a temperature of 110. I now have a proper graph that I can continue to describe how the heat increases as the depth increases. Notice I don't go to the left. I don't go to the left because we're not going higher up into the sky. We're just talking about ground level on down. Okay? So to answer our question, based on the bacterial's ability to handle that, the deepest they can live is 3.6 kilometers. About 2 miles, by the way. 3 miles. About 3 miles. Okay. I'm not sure how far we're going to get with example 4. Tell you what, we're going to do example 4 on Monday. I want you guys, we're going to change that to 21. Okay? Example 4 on Monday.